Hello everyone, this is Lam. Welcome to my channel. This is so exciting. I haven't poured for months, but I just get this idea that I want to try out something. And when I did this pour, it was 7 o'clock in the morning. I had 1 hour before I had to go to work. But do or die. Let's see what happened. So I quickly mixed up this simple palette, just some purple and some teal and yellow, and I actually do not have any gold in this palette because I'm trying out a new gold that I have not tried before, and I don't recall seeing anyone using this, and I am going to show you later and what gold I mean. Now this is it. I put in a little needle nose bottle, but it is actually a solvent-based liquid gold made by MTN, and I use it in my mixed media painting. And it obviously can go over oil paint, so it should go over dry acrylic paint. But I don't know how it would react with wet acrylic, so let's try it out. And another thing I'm going to try is to use a cookie cutter to do an open cup. And I've seen others do that, but I have not tried it myself. So I'm using this little 10 by 10 canvas because I have less than an hour to pour. So small canvas obviously takes less time. Usually, not always the case with me. Anyway, I pour a white pillow down and torch it a little. Now I am going to load up my cup. Oh, another thing is that with this open cup, I am not going to pour in the colors one by one. I am going to put them in a cup first. And so I am actually starting with a little bit of yellow and work my way through. See, I'm actually putting yellow first and then that electric plum, because I was thinking it may react and make something pitchy. I don't know. Anyway, so I am using a little 2-ounce cup, and then I just load it up with the colors. And this is real time because this pour was so quick that I don't even need to time-lapse my video. So you may find that my motion is slower than my other video, but this is actually not the natural speed that I do it. Alright, I'm going to pour it into this cookie cutter now. Okay, it is not moving. Alright, so I need to lift it a little. Yeah, kind of pumping it. And then keep pouring. So this is a loaded cup, so it would end up kind of like a ring pour in the middle. Okay, sorry, my hands are blocking it. But you see some of the paint is getting out underneath the cookie cutter now, but in the middle there is a tiny little pattern, and that is the ring pour, the pattern at the end of the ring pour. And I find it kind of interesting. Like, this is actually a good way to kind of preserve that pattern. See, I always like to make a little pattern at the end of the ring pour, but it usually get tilted out. But if we use some kind of a confine like this one, that might be a good way to sort of preserve that pattern. So let's see what happened. Okay, the colors around the open cup is kind of covered by white, so I take out my slotted spoon and try to uncover some of those colors. I mean, there are other ways, but since I am in a cake with the slotted spoon, so I just think of using it and make some bubbles. Even though in this stage, I mean, it's just not whatever patterns or whatever formation I make is not going to stay. It will all get tooted out, but let's see what happens. Now I lift this cookie cutter and next step is tilt. Well, I'm trying to blend the edge of the pattern in with the rest a little bit. Making some go rounds with my finger. And then I'm adding some white flow extender. Okay, here's the tilt. Of course, that's the fun part. Just see how things unfold. Okay, here comes the liquid gold. See, I'm just putting drops of it, and I really didn't know what to expect. So let's tilt it out. Now the liquid gold is so liquid that it moves faster than the rest. But it's okay. This is an experiment. Okay, some of that is getting tilted out. That is fine. Okay, that nice pink pattern is getting all the way to the side. So I was hoping that it would end up more in rule of third focal point, but it didn't happen. The gold is getting interesting because it's forming some natural lacing. Not a lot, just a little bit of lacing. And that on the left, it looks like stitches. I mean, those little gold lines look like stitches to me. That is interesting. Okay, now what to do next? Since this is experiment with the liquid gold, maybe I should put more gold on it. But where to put it? Okay, let's see there. Just a few drops. And then let's do my thing. My thing is making flowers, obviously. If you know me well enough, if you have seen my other videos, you know that when in doubt, make flowers. Okay, I was thinking about putting some more color down, but thought better of it. Well, I want to see how the gold would do when I roll it. So let's do it. Here I take out my trusty deflated glove balloon and start rolling it. Okay, the gold actually turned into fat petals. That is quite interesting, and I really like it a lot. Okay, so I keep rolling it. I mean, some part doesn't have as much gold, so I get a regular balloon roll pattern there. So let's add more colors to it, and let me try to do a close-up. Okay, here is a closer look. I'm adding some more yellow. I don't usually use yellow in my pours. Okay, some more metallic violet. And then always add more white. That's my highlight color. And I'm trying not to disturb the gold that is already there. And instead, I'm going to add more gold. Now, since this is a solvent base paint, the liquid gold, it is going to just stay on the top. It floats, just like oil floating over water. And I guess that's why it makes those fat petals, because it stays on top. Okay, so I am really tentative in my rose. Oh, look at that. Oh, look at those big fat petals. Okay, there are a few bubbles of lacings or whatever you call it, but it's really looking like an orchid. Okay, so add a few more drops of gold, and then use my glove balloon to roll it. Oh, another fat petal. I just love this. Now, a word of caution, guys. This liquid gold, because it's solvent based, it smells like gasoline, and it is not at all healthy. So it's best that you wear protective respiratory gear, like a gas mask, a respirator. And I wasn't doing that when I did this, and I did not expect how potent that vapors are, and I actually got a little bit uncomfortable after it. So just be very careful, folks. But anyway, I kept doing it. I kept see, there is this thin petal on the side that I want to make another one to match it. So add more colors, add more gold, and now how to make it thin like that. That's the trick. Okay, I kind of did it. I'm happy with it. So cotton ball, just to refine it a little bit. Okay. Now at the end, use fingers to do the center. And what do you think? I think it has good shape. It looks like a flower. It looks like an orchid to me. So I'm going to leave it like this. Okay, hair fiber. Take that out. Alright, so I think this painting is in good shape. It has a nice flower as the focal point, and I just love this gold. It has such a gilded look. It is like gold leaving, but with gold leaves, you can only apply it when it is dry, whereas this liquid gold, this technique, you do it while the paint is wet, and it's more integrated into the flow of the pour, and also it has some natural formation of lacings, and it's just a different effect, and I really like it. Look at it. The gold is so bright, so brilliant. Yes, I'm really happy with this, and I think this is a technique that I'm going to use a lot, and this is a dry result. Look at that. I'm really excited with the possibilities of this new technique, and I hope you like it too. Thank you so much for watching. If you like this video, please like, share, and subscribe. Have a blessed day, and I'll see you next time.